So again, hi everybody. As our part of the project smARTplaces, we focused on audience development strategies using technologies like augmented reality and gamification. Together with Martin Adam and his team from mCRUMBS, we developed the app Experience ZKM. So, why another museums app? While the classic audio guide is still widely used, there is a decreasing demand for museums apps that offer more than that. At the same time, the use of apps in the consumer industry is still increasing, especially for information and entertainment purposes. So we created the app as an experiment. We try to fulfill both information and entertainment purposes, and we try to give an overall experience. The app features can be used far in advance of the exhibitions rooms on your way to the ZKM, whether from the train station or the city center of Karlsruhe, at the forecourt, at the foyer, and of course as well in the exhibition space itself. Moreover, the app can also be seen as an experiment that investigates technologies that can successfully be implemented within the upcoming smARTplaces app. I think some of you might have had already a look at the app, since it concludes the conference program, but to get everyone on a common level, we'll show you a little clip. So this is the Art Hunt feature, where you become a virtual art hunter in the city center of Karlsruhe. Your goal is to collect all the scattered artworks of the ZKM collection and to bring them back to us. And for successful art hunters, a reward is waiting at the ZKM. At the navigation mode, an augmented reality carpet of zeros and ones guides you to the ZKM. By showing your art hunt code, you will get a coffee and a cake at the ZKM. And even if the players do not visit the exhibitions this time, a first visit to the museum has been achieved. At the Feed Your Brain section, various facts about ZKM come to life via augmented reality. So, here you can see the posters of another element of the app called Living Letters. It can be tested all around Karlsruhe. Maybe you have seen some of them when you arrived at the train station at Karlsruhe. And of course, all the posters are at the ZKM foyer, so you can test it with the app. Using the app, you get the context to the questions and the statements and quotes on the posters, layered on top of the posters, also with augmented reality. As you might have already noticed, all the features within the app revolve around the development of coding, technology, and digitalization. The binary code that leads you here, the technical facts in the Feed Your Brain section, the statements in the Living Letters section, and also the ZKM holodeck, where facts about ZKM are presented as hologram videos. All of you got a hologram funnel in your conference package, so you can test the videos afterwards. Yeah. Another feature dealing with those topics is the exhibition guide to the Open Codes exhibition we are currently sitting in. This derives from our target group. Since we have the KIT, the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, and a lot of IT companies located in Karlsruhe, we thought tech geeks and IT students would be a great target group to start at the so-called Silicon Valley of Germany. We thought that the willingness to download an app and to playfully use it is higher than in other groups. And yeah, we wanted to attract them with features and also topics they use and probably like set an app with gimmicks that are playful, challenging, like Pokemon Go, and also immersive. From our side of the project, we had to get experienced with UX design, and we also had to come our broad contents to life accessible, playful, and maybe also funny. Now Martin is going to tell you more about the technical facts and also the app ecosystem.
Yeah, hi. For me, it's good morning. I'm the developer. Normally, I'm the one in the basement. You won't see me during the day sitting between these pizza boxes and the empty cola bottles. No, I'm just kidding. Development today is very different. It's not the old-fashioned way that we work during nights. No, it's more. The skills of a development today is you have to get much more into the customer, consulting stuff. So for us, it's storytelling, it's marketing, it's communication, it's content development, it's design, and of course, it's technology. But in this project, the smARTplaces project, and the ZKM app is the first prototype of this smARTplaces app, which runs on the same system. We really thought about what do we have to do to have a sustainable situation in technology. And so we started to create a ecosystem, an app ecosystem that gives the ability for many, many museums to create some situations, some digital situations, but at this time learn with it and do new stuff and just get these experiences bigger. But first start slow, but don't throw everything away, but just use the same tool to go on and on. So just what I want to show you is very, very easy way how we solved this problem. On the one hand side, that's the typical situation. We've got so much content, but this content is not really in a structure we can use right now in a digital world. So what we have to do is to get to the right situation, to have a structure where it shows how a content should look like in a tool, in an app, for example. So what we do first is, the big problem is, like, there are 15,000 different Android devices in the market right now. So they have different screen sizes, the different processors and stuff like this. So what we have to do is we have to take all the media files that are in on the computers of the institutions, or maybe even in paper kind. We have to take them and we have to scale them for different device types. So what you see there is there's a iPad Pro version and there's a €100 Android version, and we use the hopefully high quality content from the museums, and we just make many new images or videos or audios from it, so that they get displayed on the different devices in a very proper way. And with it, we just put everything into packages. Because on the other hand side, we got this app framework thing, which grabs all these packages, the perfect package for each device, and displays the content, which is quite easy right now. But then these frameworks, what we did for the smARTplaces app is, we put all these functionalities of the future world into this app already. So you can start with an audio guide, but at the same time, the same app will have already the ability to use augmented reality, virtual reality, play videos, do whatever you want to do. And we don't have to develop a totally new app to do the next step. It's already in there. You just put in a new content. So what we have now is we have a content development management system. We've got a backend who is doing this stuff, putting together all the information and all the media, and we got these two app frameworks which have all the functionalities in it. And what we do next is we put your or the institution personal design on top of it. But it's all the same system, all the main thing.
So to conclude, as Martin mentioned, the app experience to us is an ongoing process. And this summer we are planning to implement an escape the room game within the app. And we are also planning to expand our target groups to attract new visitors or visitors to be by the app. Thanks a lot.